So this is the greatest man that ever lived. All my papers, all the work I did as I was writing the song. This is the we call this the box section. It's a three-part vocal harmonies. Actually wrote it as back in 2004 as part of a homework assignment for my lessons with Bruce Reich, who is my composition teacher. He's a teacher. He was a teacher at UCLA. And when the Red Album was finished, I sent him a copy of the Red Album. I was very excited. I wanted him to hear The Greatest Man That Ever Lived, because I knew as soon as he heard that section of the song, he would recognize this music that was part of the homework assignment I wrote for him. And I knew he would be so excited to hear his influence on the Weezer record. But sadly, we learned that he died before he got a chance to listen to that, before he received the album from us. So he never got to hear his influence on our record. So that's the box section. This is the chorale section. After the havoc that I'm gonna wreak, and so on. I just sketched it out pretty quickly. It's a pretty simple section. I put this manuscript paper in plastic sheets because I really like it and I don't want it to get ruined. It seems like it's already got some stain on here from the studio. More. Okay, this is help I got for the spoken word section. I was stuck. I didn't know how to write a good spoken word section, so I emailed Rick Rubin and asked him if he could give me any examples of great spoken word sections in the middle of pop songs. And he suggested Are You Lonesome Tonight by Elvis Presley. So I downloaded these lyrics. These are his lyrics, obviously, and I studied them and incorporated some of their qualities in my spoken word section, including, someone said that the world's a stage and each must play a part. He cribbed that from Shakespeare, of course, and then I cribbed it from him. I pretty much just took it. I changed a few of the words. I think I say, somebody said all the world's a stage and each of us is a player. That's what I've been trying to tell you. And, the same structure. He says, like, Act 1, blah, blah, blah. Then came Act 2, blah, blah, blah. And then I did the same thing. So that comes right before the box section. Maybe you should go over here. What the heck is this? Okay, here's some early drafts of lyrics, including early song titles. Mac Daddy, The Player, Player for Life. These are early title ideas for The Greatest Man That Ever Lived. Yeah, I think what's happening here is on the left column, this is what I write first. I just kind of sketch out what I want to say. And there's no rhyming, there's no meter. I'm just freestyling the points I want to make. And then I add a column on the right side connected by Scotch tape. And that's when I look over here on the left side and I see what it is I want to say, and then I turn it into lyrics that have rhyme and meter on the right side. This is complicated to explain. The thought I had was, I'm going to end up settling down and have a family. And I knew that in my actual lyrics I wanted to be singing the exact opposite of the thought I had. So it turned into, no ring on the ring finger, this bird has flown. No ring on the ring finger, I'm on my own. And those aren't even actually the lyrics in the song, but it's just an earlier version of it. This turned into the Andrew Sisters section. No ring on a ring finger, this bird has flown. I can take on anybody. So you can see just mountains of effort that you never even see in the song. Something else under here. It's an even lamer version of the some people wanna settle down, but that makes me sick. Okay, this is more spoken word. There's more chorale. This is more different, alternate earlier lyrics. The initial inspiration for the song was I just had this really strong and kind of sudden conviction that I am sick of writing verse, chorus, verse songs. I've been doing it for so many years. That's what everyone else does. I want to do something completely different. And I asked myself, well, what other forms are there? And I thought of theme and variations from classical music, where you play one theme, 16 bars or 32 bars or whatever, and you take that theme through a number of different variations. You can play it minor and then major, fast and slow, triple meter, soft, loud, just you can vary it in a number of different ways. So I think then next I just thought, well, I'll just make a list of all the different variations I want to try, and it came out to about 11 or 12, and I used different artists as models for those variations. Like there is a rap section, an Aerosmith section, Nirvana, Jeff Buckley, even Weezer. So what you see here before us are the different sections. So this is the chorale section. As much as you see has changed from when I started the song, as much as was written and thrown out, I think that just the basic original ideas remained pretty consistent. I think I ended up with pretty much the exact same variations in the order I first just jotted them down. Oh, I'll do rap. Oh, then I'll do Slipknot, and then I'll. At one point, the song was called "The Ballad of Oswaldo Sanchez." Oswaldo Sanchez was the goalie for the Mexican national soccer team, and I remember watching one of their games, and I think it was in the World Cup, the last World Cup, 2006, learning that his father had just passed away, and but still he came and played for the Mexican national team in Germany for the World Cup, and it was obviously it must have been a very sad and difficult time for him, but he was there and did a great job, and I thought maybe I would write the song about having something to do with his story.